Don't miss the tea. Subscribe now.
Oh my God, Chloe, you are not going to believe the day I've had. No, seriously, pour yourself a giant glass of wine. Get comfortable, because this is a whole saga. I'm at my absolute wit's end. I feel like I'm living in some kind of bizarre sci-fi movie where I'm the only one who knows I'm human. So get this. I was called into my boss Mark's office today. You know Mark, looks like his face is permanently buffering, wears the same gray suit every day. I walk in, all smiles, like, "Hey Mark, what's up?" And he just gestures to the chair with this super grim expression. The air in the room was so thick you could have carved it into a sad little corporate sculpture. I sit down and my mind is racing. Did I forget to CC someone on an email? Did I use the wrong font in the quarterly report? And he just slides a piece of paper across his desk. A formal, letter-headed, soul-crushing piece of paper. It's a performance improvement plan. A PIP, Chloe, me. I'm staring at it, completely stunned, and I'm like, Mark, I don't understand. My numbers are great, my client feedback has been positive. And he leans forward, steeples his fingers like he's some kind of evil genius in a movie, and he says, "It's about your client emails, the language you're using. We have reason to believe you are utilizing unauthorized AI programs to generate your communications." I blinked. I think my brain literally blue-screened for a solid 10 seconds. AI? I finally managed to squeak out. Mark, I write all of my own emails. I've never used an AI for work in my life. He just gives me this pathetic, pitying look. The structure, he says, tapping the PIP. The vocabulary, the analogies, it's not human. It's clearly generated. Corporate policy is very clear on this. I literally begged him. I was like, Mark, please, prove it. Show me the proof. Run it through a detector. Hell, sit behind me and watch me type. I will write emails live in front of you for 8 hours straight. I'll do it with interpretive dance if I have to. This is just how I write. This is how I talk. He wouldn't budge. He just kept saying things like the pattern is undeniable, and we need to ensure authenticity in our client-facing interactions. Authenticity. He was telling me, that I'm not authentic while I'm sitting there having the most raw, human reaction of pure, unadulterated panic. The irony is so thick it's suffocating. So now I'm on a PIP. For being myself, I have to somehow, what? Learn to write like a dumber, less articulate version of myself to prove I'm a real person. It's insane. And of course, this sent me into a total spiral. Because this isn't the first time. I swear, just since New Year's, I've been accused of being a robot at least 15 different times. So I called my friend David for a reality check. I laid it all out for him and asked him, point blank, David, be honest with me. Do I sound like an AI? Am I crazy? And there's this pause on the other end of the line. A pause that was just a little too long, you know. My stomach just dropped. And then he says so calmly, well, yeah, you kind of do. I felt this wave of cold wash over me. He tried to soften it, bless his heart. He was like, no, it's not a bad thing. It's just, you know how you structure your sentences. It's very precise. And you use all these metaphors. It's exactly like ChatGPT has been refined to its most eloquent form. He kept going, trying to make it a compliment. Honestly, he said, you really sound like Connor from that video game, Detroit, Become Human, the android detective. The way you speak is so professional. It's cool. Cool, Chloe, I wanted to scream. I'm being put on a PIP that could cost me my job, and my friends telling me it's cool because I sound like a video game character. It explains so much, like at work on the phones. I'll answer, thank you for calling, how may I illuminate your day? And there will be dead silence. Then some guy will growl, representative. I try to laugh and say, you've got one, I'm a real, live human, I promise. But they just repeat, louder and slower, speak, T.O. A representative. I end up transferring them to Brenda in the next cubicle, who sounds like she gargles with gravel. They never have a problem with her. It's even invaded my hobbies. I play Lethal Company online, and the other night, the second I started talking, someone goes, whoa, dude, is that a soundboard, or are you an AI? Instantly, the whole game grinds to a halt for an impromptu Turing test. They start grilling me. Okay, if you're human, describe the feeling of disappointment without using the word sad. So I do. And they're like, nope, too poetic. That's exactly what an AI would say. Then, after 5 minutes of this stupid interrogation, the screen just freezes and the message pops up. You have been kicked from the server. Kicked for being too articulate to be human. It's all connected to this other thing people have said to me my whole life, that I'm too happy or too bubbly. People see me going through a tough time, but I'm still trying to be positive, and they'll say things like, wow, you're so good at faking it till you make it. I'm not faking it. This isn't an act. It's not a facade I put on to trick people into thinking I'm okay. I'm just a person who processes things and chooses to find the silver lining. Is that really so alien? My cheerfulness, my way of speaking, my love for a good metaphor, it's all part of the same package. And now that package has been labeled artificial. I feel like I'm going crazy. I'm starting to second-guess every word that comes out of my mouth. Should I mumble more? Should I use more filler words like and like? Do I need to develop a stutter to be seen as a person? I'm supposed to reframe my entire personality, a personality I've had for almost 30 years, because the world has suddenly decided it sounds too much like the new chatbots. It's like being a talented singer your whole life, and then suddenly being told you have to sing off-key because auto-tune was just invented, and now everyone's suspicious of a perfect note. What am I even supposed to do, Chloe? Seriously. This PIP is hanging over my head like a guillotine. I feel like I can't talk to anyone without them analyzing my speech patterns. I'm being ostracized from my damn video games. It's a nightmare. I'm not fake. I'm not a robot. I'm just me. And I'm so tired of it pissing everyone the fuck off.